The life of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart is one of the most renowned and influential composers in the history of Western classical music. He was born on January 27, 1756, in Salzburg, Austria, to Leopold Mozart and Anna Maria Pertl. Mozart was the youngest of 7 children, with only him and his older sister, Maria Anna, surviving past infancy. Mozart displayed a remarkable talent for music from a very young age. His father, a skilled violinist and composer himself, recognized his son's musical abilities and began teaching him keyboard and violin at the age of 3. By the age of 5, Mozart was already performing in front of royalty and composing his own music. At the age of 6, Mozart and his family embarked on a tour of Europe, showcasing his prodigious talent to various courts and aristocratic families. The young Mozart's performances were met with awe and admiration, and he quickly became known as a child prodigy. During his travels, Mozart was exposed to a wide range of musical styles, which would later influence his own compositions. In 1762, Mozart and his family arrived in Vienna, where he performed for the royal family and was hailed as a musical genius. He also had the opportunity to study with some of the best musicians and composers of his time, including Johann Bach and Joseph Haydn. These experiences further honed his musical skills and expanded his repertoire. Despite his success and recognition, Mozart's family struggled financially. His father, who was also his manager, often took the young musician on grueling tours and made him perform for long hours. This took a toll on Mozart's health, and he suffered from various illnesses throughout his life. In 1769, at the age of 13, Mozart was appointed as the concertmaster of the Archbishop of Salzburg's court orchestra, where he composed numerous works, including symphonies, sonatas, and operas. However, he became increasingly dissatisfied with his position and longed for more freedom to compose and perform his own music. In 1777, Mozart traveled to Paris in hopes of securing a better position, but his efforts were unsuccessful. He then moved to Mannheim, where he met and fell in love with Aloysia Weber, a talented singer. However, his father disapproved of the relationship, and Mozart returned to Salzburg heartbroken. In 1781, Mozart finally left Salzburg and moved to Vienna, where he hoped to establish himself as an independent composer. He soon gained popularity among the city's aristocrats, and was commissioned to write operas and perform for private concerts. Mozart's music was highly appreciated for its technical brilliance, emotional depth, and artistic beauty. During this time, Mozart also met and married Constanze Weber, Aloysia's younger sister. The couple had 6 children, but only 2 survived into adulthood. Despite their financial struggles, they remained deeply in love and supported each other throughout their marriage. Mozart's most productive and successful years were spent in Vienna, where he composed some of his most renowned works, including the operas The Marriage of Figaro and Don Giovanni. He also wrote numerous symphonies, concertos, and chamber music, all of which showcased his incredible musical talent and creativity. However, Mozart's life was not without its challenges. He faced constant financial difficulties, and his health continued to deteriorate. He also faced professional rivalries and criticism from other composers, which affected his confidence and self-esteem. In the late 1780s, Mozart's financial situation worsened, and he was forced to take on more commissions and travel extensively to support his family. This took a toll on his health, and he fell ill frequently. Despite his struggles, he continued to compose music, and in 1791 he premiered his most celebrated work, The opera, The Magic Flute. Sadly, this would be Mozart's last opera, as he fell seriously ill shortly after its premiere. He passed away on December 5, 1791, at the young age of 35. The cause of his death is still a topic of debate, with some attributing it to rheumatic fever, while others believe it was a result of poisoning. Despite his short life, Mozart left behind a vast and diverse body of work that continues to be admired and studied to this day. His music represents the pinnacle of classical composition, with its technical complexity, emotional depth, and sheer beauty. Mozart's legacy also extends beyond classical music, as his works have influenced countless musicians and composers in various genres. In conclusion, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's life was one of extraordinary talent, hard work, and perseverance. He overcame numerous challenges and left a lasting impact on the world of music. His legacy continues to inspire and delight people of all ages, and his name will forever be synonymous with excellence in the world of classical music.